Hello and welcome to my shop, and thank you for joining me. Today is December 29th, 2023, and I have been working on this radio, and we're going to do something a little different today. That's why I'm talking this way. I've been working on this radio, and I was using this nifty little capacitor substitution box to explore the radio a little bit, and I was having a lot of fun with that. But I need a bigger capacitor, so I have another substitution box which actually does have a large capacitor in it. It's this Olson substitution box. Now I took a look at this once some time ago, and it wasn't working right, and I abandoned the trying to repair it. This time I decided, it's worth it now. I'm having fun with these substitution boxes. This is a great one, does all kinds of stuff. Let's make this work. An hour and a half of me shooting video of me trying to fix this thing, and I got absolutely nowhere. Goose egg. The farthest I got with trying to fix this is discovering that it looks like there's a wiring error inside of it. I couldn't find a schematic for it, and frustration was running very, very high towards the end of trying to sort this out. And it looks like there's a wiring error, oddly enough. So no schematic, potential factory done wiring error, which I won't go into, and I just ended up wasting a lot of time trying to get this to work. So I'm not going to post the video on all that stuff because it doesn't go anywhere. You wouldn't learn a thing from it. Instead, I'm going to show you a schematic of my cat Peanut. Let's take a look at Peanut's schematic here. Now, just before I show it to you, Peanut's not feeling well. We had to take him to the vet yesterday, and we took him to the vet again today for further treatment. And you'll see on his and the reason I'm going to show you this is because his problems are very typical of all kinds of cats. So okay, let's look at Peanut's schematic here. There he is, right there. So there, that's better. Whoops. Switch image. So whoops, again, sorry about that. So it's easy to figure out what's what here. You can see the rib cage, spine, his rear legs. He's laying on his side, and the x-rays passing through him from side to side. And what you should be looking at and going, what the heck is that? Is all this stuff here. This is his poop chute. His poop chute is clogged up with dried up hard feces in here. This is on its way to becoming something called megacolon. The vet says he's not quite there yet, but he can't get this stuff out, and he's trying and he can't do it. So he's being treated for this. The treatment is, it's an enema to get fluid up in here to soften all this up, and a few other things to try to get this moving and get it out of him. So he's at the vet today. He's going to get a couple of enemas, and they're going to try to get this stuff out of him. But there's other things on the x-ray here that are worth noting about Peanut. Peanut is 13 years old. That's old for a cat, and it's not surprising he has some problems. So just this might have caught your eye. This looks like a necklace in here. This is gas trapped in his digestive system, in his digestive tract. And I would imagine that's a little bit painful, but that's what you and I feel bubbling around inside us. It's this kind of stuff. So the next thing that might have caught your attention, particularly if you're a cat owner and you may have seen this before, is this. This is his bladder, and you can see all these white speckles here. So these are stones in his bladder. He has a lot of stones in his bladder. Now, cats get two kinds of stones. They get more than two kinds, but commonly it's two types. One is a stone. That's what he's got here. And the other one is more a chemical formation. Let's call it that. And it can still be referred to as a stone. It's called a struvite. But the thing is, it can be dissolved fairly easily if you can shift the pH of the cat's bladder fluid, or maybe their whole system gets shifted. And you do that by buying particular cat food that's designed to make his bladder or urinary system I think it's more acidic, but I could be wrong. It could be the other way around. When you do that, any struvite crystals that have formed in here will disappear, and it's pretty rapid. Once the pH shifts, they can't remain. They disappear pretty quick. So he's on that kind of diet. So these cannot be struvite crystals. These have to be almost certainly a stone. Calcium something or other, I can't remember the name of it now. The sad thing about these is they are never coming out unless they are removed by surgery. So you have to actually cut open his bladder, get in there, scrape everything out. Apparently there's a chance of flushing them through, but that's not going to be very effective. Sooner or later, one of these stones can easily wander down and get to his ureter or urethra, whatever you call this, and block this, or travel part way down and block it. And then you're in a panic with your pet. So we're not sure what to do about this. I said to the doctor, let's get the poop out. And he didn't get these last week. He's had these for a long time. They take a long time to form. So there's a risk, obviously, that he's going to have trouble with this. But there's more on this X-ray that's worth looking at. So if we look here, we can see one of his kidneys. And this is a fairly normally sized kidney. And in the background, like X-rays, you're looking through things. The other kidney can be seen. Now the doctor showed me the outline of it, and I think I'm roughly following it now. I'm not sure, but anyway, from his perspective, the other kidney is about twice as big, and that's a problem. And older cats have kidney problems. It's typically what makes them check out at the end of the day. So my poor cat is showing lots of old age degradation, and his acute problem is poop in the chute that won't come out. Hopefully we'll get that fixed. And the poor guy's been suffering with this. He's very uncomfortable. He keeps thinking he's got a crap, but he tries and nothing comes out. And it's pretty upsetting for the cat. I mean, ultimately, if you don't deal with this, it will kill the cat. The cat can't live with this in here, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, it has to be gotten out. So that's it for my video today. I'm not quite working on a radio, but here it is. The last 2 days I shot working on that Olsen Decade box, getting nowhere at all. So thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully Peanut will be back, and he'll be evacuated when he comes back later today, and he'll go back to being his happy self. There are steps we can take to make sure this doesn't reoccur through diet and a few other things we can do to keep things moving. Yeah, keep things moving. So again, thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully I'll be working on the radio, well, maybe tomorrow. See ya.